Yeah.
A football developed country. A football be medicine there.
No.
You have to Ellen Chancellor because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will the book do for you? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years under Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah, yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The Senate got a trap of Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Boyka to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Barney, Jim Barney. But when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not the one with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he want to persecute us. He not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Get 5,000, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I many seconds there, why y'all did this? You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
President Boyka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the dividend on some of these problems. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the street, they go from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla, that's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Boyka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we will take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting them will join inside and vote.
Just a final question.
Yeah. So, you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on a global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people.
So,
please.
Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Ware is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. In sports? Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team you are experiencing Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God, I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. Was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until the tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking a job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man and you refuse to employ a Liberian? Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, tenure position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the republic. I even worked with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people, and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect, because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. Ellen, they understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the lodge that they built, and Liberians sit down there and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Boaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling.
What to you, and they are suffering because they are associated with you. People have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or in
promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people, and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until the tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
AB, when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that, you know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. But again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. This is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, tenant position were respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person out because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So, I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people, and we just sit. That would never happen. We in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians sit down there and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Bwaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling. What you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Bwaka was not a change. Bwaka was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they went, there was no passion. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they changing? No. There will be a period and we will check. But again, like I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today, in the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourselves. Be together, recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? Give the people confidence. And Liberians are there. You got some sound Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of pandemic. Liberia shine amongst the great nations. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. You know, it's wrong. Respect the law. And I did not bring 10 jobs. We met it. The Unity Party left it with us, and we respected it. So what's going on? Is it that Bwaka angry because during early time there were 10 jobs, and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that why he's saying to us? Because the 10 job, I didn't do it. I made it there, and I respected the laws of the republic. And also, thank you for this time, for giving the opportunity. But there will be a time I hope that our people realize that we made a mistake. We made a mistake. We're in a new era, and they send us back to the old era. We need to correct that.
Community, every corner, respecting the lost in the villages and every corner. Let to forgive and forget. No need to murmur, let the love flow. Just let the sun shine every summer. In our nation, in our land, we want peace. In our nation, in our land. Let there be peace in every county, peace in every town, peace in every village. We don't want no more, we don't want demonstration. Peace is all we need to carry on. If you believe and I believe, together we can pray, Lord, people will be saved. 50 years of civil war, nothing we have to show the world. Let us come to our senses. Peace and unity is all we need. It's all we need. As we peace to our community. Number one, number violence. Number one, number violence. In our nation, in our land, we want peace. In our nation, in our land. Everybody come together. We want peace and harmony. No more war and no more fighting. We want peace and harmony. Oh, peace. Oh, peace. In our nation. In our land. Oh. Liberia is all we have. Let us come together.
Okay, so let me say hands up to all of you. How's the weekend with all of you? We are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here tonight. It's about 29 minutes. Could you imagine? So we have we want to say we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here together and ready to do what we normally would do for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. So my name is Abraham Gosson William. Many of you call me Teacher Light. We are right here together, and we'll continue to meet out there. There are a couple of our students that will always meet out there, and we are working together for the good of our country. So let me say welcome, Nina Kwe. I saw your greetings. How's everything with you? Our most powerful class prefect for life, And Matilda Stevens, how you doing? Keep up the great work, and keep up loving your country. It is very much good, and Ote are say I'm go back to Bomi Kande. Era Bomi Kande picking. That UP picking there who go come on. So I beg you. Joshua Corner. You see the kind of thing that happening here now, right? You got to facilitate. Either it happen before your arrival or some kind of way. I'm telling you, you know the quote. Joshua that you are talking to, we talking there, you got to class late. I'm telling you, you know what's up. You know what we're talking. So we are grateful to the Almighty God. And for those of you who are here with us, those of you who disagree with us, but still muster the courage to follow us, we are happy and that you join us. You can disagree with us. I don't have any issue. The only thing is don't insult, because the reason why you see I don't have problem with my students for cursing you back is you people can start a cursing. The have my student in curse. So if anybody who starts cursing and my student in curse, then they only curse because you provoke them. So you see, theirs will have a defense. Your own no defense, because you have no basis for coming to the class to curse. But when my student give it back to you, they are doing it out of defense. So there are two defenses that you can have. You have self-defense, then you have defense for others. Now, defense for others does not operate on our jurisdiction too much. Defense for others in criminal law is that defense that you put up because somebody is at some, terrible threat and somebody want to kill them. Okay, let's say, for instance, you went out there, you saw somebody, and somebody has overpowered that person, and you are there watching, and the person wants to kill the person. And you went there to go save that person, and in saving that person, you were able to kill the other person. Now, that defense that you're putting up there, you can go to court and then go on the theory defense for others. Now, that defense for others, in most instances, it doesn't really happen. Now, you can say self-defense. Self-defense is a necessity defense. You can call it necessity defense. So it's out of necessity that it happened. So that can be self-defense. So let's take, for instance, what are some of the necessities that can be defense? So you have this bathroom, or let's take, for instance, somebody is bleeding. And you are a medical practitioner, somebody is bleeding. And that bleeding the person is doing, were you to take them from that area that they are bleeding to the hospital, the person will practically die. There's a drugstore that is somewhere parked right close. I don't want to tell you anything before you can be doing a passing over the player. I'm just telling you some of the things that law can require. So not all bad things are unlawful. That's what I just want to tell you. Every time I'm telling you these things, not all bad things that appear bad are unlawful. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So necessity, you can bust that drugstore to get a bandage so that you can tie that person full. Is out of necessity that you will do it. Though busting that person drugstore is burglary, but you can use it as a defense and say, I did it out of one necessity. That's necessity, right? Good. So those are necessities. Or, okay, in the most simplest form, you went to an entertainment center or you went to a public facility and they tell you, say, that man on a side, that woman on a side. But when you jam, the main area is already booked. You jam any moment from there, you will do it on yourself. So, and the woman on a barroom open. So what do? Though you will be breaching the law and a bad thing to go in a woman bathroom, right? But if you did not go in a woman bathroom, you are coming to pull on yourself outside there. So as a result of that, since you were jammed, they say I was jammed. Now I did it for a hand. That the necessity there. Anything you hear somebody say I was jammed, meaning I did it out of necessity. So that is what we call a necessity. So you enter that woman bathroom to go use the bathroom. Then they see you coming outside. Woman, why you decided to go in the woman bathroom? You say I did it out of necessity. That necessity is a defense for itself. Because if you are not going there, because the other guy in the bathroom, man can get outside because of you. The man said equally to is doing your own thing there. So that's necessity. But most times you don't see these things happening. So I just want to tell you that not all bad things are not lawful. You can do some bad things and have a law to protect you on it. So when they say justice is not about good things. No. Bad things can happen, but once you did it in accordance with the law, that bad things, the law will be on your side. Though it is bad, but the law is on your side. So you got to know all of that. Our class tomorrow is my birthday. Unfortunately, we're not going to be having class, so we're not going to celebrate a birthday in class. So tomorrow is going to be my birthday by the grace of God, and I'm going to be turning 54. 64 or 54? Which one of the one are going to? 64? Okay, 64. I'm going to be turning 64 on tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be my birthday. So I want to say thanks to all of you for your prayers that you always offer for us to reach this far. Just before we can go on with it, for those of you who are on our jackpot list, you can keep playing now. It is 20,000 each person will get. It is Friday, so it is 20,000 each person will get. Yeah, 20,000. So the star 799 star 799 star 25 hash. That's why it is. Star 799 star 25 hash. That's why it is. So let me say you can play your cash giveaway tonight and then get your jackpot. There's a game that's supposed to be played on Monday. On Monday. Star 799 star 24 hash. 25 hash, sorry, not 24, 25 hash. So that is what it is. You can play with that tonight, and then you get your 20,000 I'm giving out for several of you. In fact, we open the window up tonight as my own gift to you people. So the window is up. So instead of getting 25 to 35 persons tonight, we'll hit it up to 50 persons. We'll get 20,000 tonight. So the moment we call you up, just know that that's it. So I may not be able to even call up everybody. So we'll leave some of you to be called after I shall have left. So the star 799 star, and I think that's it, right? That's a code. Yeah, that's a code. So we are certainly getting there. And I will be turning 44, not 64, not 54, 44 on tomorrow. So it's 44. So let me say thanks to all of you, our mothers, our fathers who pray for people like us on a daily basis. And your prayers gave us the courage, and so that, and we are always trying our best so that we don't disappoint you. And with God, all things are possible. So we are very, very happy, and we celebrate everything. Always, you got to be somebody that will make people happy, impact their lives, and that's what it is. And so we think we are getting there. With God, all things are possible. Yeah. So with God, so we are hitting at 44 on tomorrow. So AB at 44. Put it there like that. And yeah. So you can put it there like that. It will work. How you doing? That's up to all of you. I hope you're doing so great tonight. And today is a fantastic night for all of us. Folks, play your cash giveaway. And it will be your birthday giveaway from me to you or to as well. So tomorrow is the day, and because we'll not be in class, so I'm just trying to tell you that tonight so that you can really get it. So, folks, we are all grateful that we are here this evening. Yesterday evening, in fact, first of all, let me tell you that I told you people that Joseph Walker was going to act like he's breaking ground for something that we had earlier announced at the AFL barrack I told you that he was going to do that. He did it today. And one thing about it is that Joseph Boakai did not. I don't know why Boakai will add a government of continuity. If Joseph Boakai were to even mention 14 military, they try to distance themselves from 14 military hospital, all those kind of things. Look, that project is an annex to the 14 military hospital. We had everything, it was announced, and everything is there. So let's agree that we are even when Boakai went there to go. What does it take for you to just acknowledge it? Would you have ever had a slightest thought to delegate or maybe to break ground, as you call it, if the 14 military hospital was not somewhere around there? Why Boakai always want to make things hard for himself? You agree that government is government of continuity. You look at water and sewer, all the system that put in place by the previous government, the dedicating the one. Were they able to implement these things in 1 year? No. But they are giving all the credit to Mo Ali as though he did something sound. Kids abuser who's sitting down there. Look at idiots. They are sitting down there. They want to claim the glory on the very CDC that they said this money performed in areas, but they are yet to show anything that they have initiated on their own. So when it comes to the CDC, people getting water, they don't want to give we are the credit, but they said they inherited a government of when economic hardship in the country, they say, we never made anything there. But if things booming, and they say, we made they don't want to acknowledge that they made things there, and they know that things will not just boom. It starts with process. So water issues they are doing, all of those things, and how they started lying on tanker then coming in the country, how they those tanker then all those lies. You don't have till they just 1 year. Things will not just spring up. We understand it. We know that it takes time. There are projects you will launch, except that we was able to do some magics and with the Dole community role and say, no, we don't have to waste time with it. But there are some projects that will take time. We know that, you may have good intentions, but you have to be sincere. Government is government of continuity. You have to appreciate your predecessors. The only thing you can speak to, that if your predecessors did some things wrong, you can speak to that, cancel it out, and then start on a different footing. And you can announce that, and people will credit it to you, because at that time it will be yours. That's how government runs. But every other thing that happening, the bad thing that are happening now, you say, that's easy. But all the good things that are happening, you say, no, we are not even part of it. The MCC scorecard. The good governance of the CDC is what we are still experiencing. On Joseph Boakai's watch, the other scorecard will come up, we'll see it. But they don't want to get the CDC something until they start lying, say, they want to call. I don't know why this papier always want to be lying to people. I hate to hear old people when you say lie. It's bad. It's bad. Though it's not, you don't have to say old people then you say lie. I didn't say young people, they lie. That one, it can be easier said. But to say old man, lie. It's difficult to say. It may sound as disrespectful. The reason why people say it sounds disrespectful, it is not that it is disrespectful. It is the truth that you will be telling. But it's not normal for an old man to just lie, because the reason there is that old man is going to God already. He's preparing his way to go to God already. Those are times when you put behind you what a womanizing, woman business, but some people sell a woman business until they carry it even to God. Some people so you see, don't think that you got to start slowing down on it, because you're now going to meet God. In fact, you are now seeing them to be the total vanity that people talk about. You now as elder, you should now say lying is a vanity. Material things, vanity. The reason you are seeing the vanity nature of those things is because all the years you lived then, they were nothing. So you can now sense, if you walk up to a young person and say, riches are vanity, that young man will not understand you, because he himself having experienced riches and everyone talking about riches and he has to get it. So the way the old man will understand and believe that material things are vanity is not how the young man will easily find it to happen. So Boakai went there today and did SYZ. Yeah. And Sometimes this country, something I'm coming to tell you, you keep it to yourself. I will tell you on the radio, but you keep it to yourself. But that's true. Just watch out, it will soon happen. It's disappointing. It's too frustrating. But you know what? Don't feel bad. You have played your part. It's disappointing, it is frustrating, but don't feel bad. You have played your part. It only speaks to how you people have stood up, and it is only you people that the future of this country rests with, and not the politicians. I've always said that. If there is one politician that I can tell you, say, Paul, man, he on the chopping board for that, only George we are. That I'll say for him, he's not a politician. He's just like you ordinary people. So for him, you can say, yes, we are is a only man who's involved in politics, but not a politician. You can be involved with something, but you are not it. Yeah. So you can be involved with it, but you are not it. So he is not a politician, though he's involved with politics, but he's not a politician. Right? Good. So he's the only one. But the rest of the other people, and I will tell you something here tonight. And the code is *799 *25# is the code. That's what you're playing with tonight. I told you, I say I'm giving the money out to 50 persons. I told the guys that my birthday something. I told them. So 50 persons. The one that I will be able to call, I will call them. But the rest of you, the moment we do the draw, you will get out your money. Yeah. So there's 50 persons that we are giving it to tonight. *799 *25#. That's the code. You don't feel bad about the thing I'm coming. I will talk something in passing tonight. But believe it. You know, I never like to lie to you people. Even when I the bad news that you don't want to hear, I will tell you it. The reason that is part of me, I don't want to come appear to you like I'm deceiving you. Your energy and effort you exerted, or you're exerting every day, I respect it and value it so much. So I don't think as you devalue it by lying to you, when you lie to people, you take them to be fools. Anytime you lie to people, you're taking them to be fools. So I don't want for it to appear like that. So that's why, even if it is bitter truth, I will tell you it. Though that thing that you may not want to hear, but I will tell you it. So I will tell you that one there tonight. You just remind me as I'm talking, as I'm going, so that you can know. And I will tell you that one. So, like I was saying, no matter what it is, you are a government and you are in power, whatever it is, and so forth. They want to talk the MCC something, they're flying around with it. They want to talk the MCC something, they start flying around with it. So, you want to listen to that? Everyone listen to that. Everyone listen to that. We get ears everywhere. And so people may not understand some things. Okay, the thing I want to talk, I will not talk it tonight. You'll leave it like that. But what I'm talking, it may happen. So I'm not talking it tonight. But it may happen. I don't know whether it will happen or not happen. But... And if it shall happen, I'm using the word shall because whether you go or you come down, it will happen. So when it shall happen, it shouldn't be if. Let me take it from if, because when you say if, that means uncertainty stay hex. It's just about time now. So it is about time, right? So since it is about time, you can say when it happens. You see, the smiles I'm putting up, I'm feeling terrible, feeling bad. But you know why I'm happy? It's because I have never compromised myself along the way. Even when I feel defeated, I'm never a compromised person. I have victory and I feel so celebrated. And I think that I stand on my side and there's no time that I ever compromise. I ever compromise. So let's leave it, and I will tell you. I may tell you. So that era now, I can tell you the uncertainty. I may tell you, and I may not tell you. So we'll get there when it happens, because it is just a matter of time. I'm not telling you if it happens. When it happens, I'm telling you ahead of time to prepare yourself for whatever may happen. The code is *7 and *25#. And God is wonderful. Don't worry. The country will not burn. Will give old man Joseph Boakai all the time that he went. Will gain all his 6 years. He will run a country for. The only thing we'll not give him is our talking. We can't let him buy that one. But we'll give him the 6 years. We're not going to do tormenting to the other. We'll give him 6 years. Yeah, he managed it. He has managed one already. The other one then left. The only thing that we can give to Boakai is our voice. We can't let him that. We can never ever. We respectfully disagree with him continuously. And be patriotic. We'll continue all of that. So, how's the nurses thing? It said the go slow still going on. Yeah, the go slow is still going on. And the reason why you see people not talking about it too much, because the very people who's supposed to be talking for the nurses and doctors, I just feel sorry for some of them. You know, time like this, if the nurses and doctors have not politicized the sector, time like this, the citizens who have joined them. You know, sometimes when you go on with these things, who then suffer? The citizens. The pressure will start mounting. People will start. But you see, some people just don't want to talk for them. Some people just reluctant to even talk for them. And you got to believe, you see people, well, yeah, every time we want to talk for them, they will get ready. They say they're going to do they want. So we'll really talk for you now. So now it becomes very terrible. No, Matilda Stevens, don't think about that thing. Say, what? I beg you, yeah. You better think about something else. Don't ask that question, sir. You ever pass there. What? I beg you, yeah. The hope of this country. That the hope of this country you're talking about, yes, so I beg you. So Matilda, don't think about that thing, sir. George Weah is going to run in 2029. But the condition there is if his people called him. He told you that thing that I always play the thing right here. So you're not even thinking about that thing, sir. No. What? The man who now even water spoon and crying on your knees, say, Joseph Boakai, the way you're doing things, you're just running fast so that Jobia will come back to power. They put themselves crying in your knee. They only hope that anybody else. Yeah, now looking at now that Jobia, everyone else who can what they go. So we certainly get it. Y'all want the news now? No, I'm not leaving. I'm here. Oh, we are here. We're not going anywhere. See, why you tell the other news then from? You better tell about different things. You gotta be. Look, if you already know what I'm talking to like that, you'll know, and you'll know what I know. You'll know what I want to say. But I'm saying it ahead of time. Yeah. If you want to break the news on our side there, your business. Yeah. Break the news any kind of way. But that's life. We are certainly getting there. Yeah. But the news I want to give you is surrounds the national legislature. That's what I want to give you. It ain't got anything to do with it ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all out there. It is just about the legislature. So let me give you a clue. Let me give you a clue or a hint. Let me give you a clue. So you're go think about it now. That's So let me say Martina here first. You know, the issue there is, and we are very grateful for everything. Some of these things that we are telling you, we are very grateful to the Almighty God that we'll continue to be who we are. People may not like us for now because of our positions we take, but we are against nobody. Yeah, we are against nobody. So, and we think for sure with God, all things are possible. Life in itself is somewhat challenging. On Joseph Boakai, things are happening. Like I was saying, the nurses, the doctors, they are on strike as to what is happening. And the impact is there. But it's just that you're not hearing much about it because people not prioritizing it. But the impact is there. People going to hospitals, they have been turned away. And if we don't talk it, the government will not listen to them. So I'm pleading with you people. I am pleading with you people that we should join these nurses, these doctors, because there are certain things that when you do, you affect yourself. Today, you may say you get problem with them because they put it aside, but now you fall down now, where you going? Now the same hospital you're going to, and they are not there. So there are some things that you just overlook because of your own good, because it tends to benefit you. So you just got to overlook it. So you just got to overlook it. There are some things you just got to overlook it because it will affect you if you don't pay attention to it. So learn all of these things. Yeah. The doctors are on strike. The nurses are on strike. It's affecting all of us. Not because you're well today. Tomorrow you can get well. You may get sick. You don't know what may happen. So these are things and that you may be able to look at, and then you can, be able to do it for yourself. You know, we're looking at it, and I'm just telling that you people will have to do it. So the star 7 and star 25 has your play. I said 50 persons, 20,000, 50 persons. That's what we're going for tonight. So just play on. If you can play more time, you got a good chance of winning tonight. You have a good chance of winning tonight. So today, one of my boys called me. Yeah, one of my guys called me, and they said, you know, the executive mansion reporter there, when they used to see weird time, they used to go there. They go to weird time. They go SYZ, blah blah blah. They will get them money. Sometimes, if they were to meet Fina Bono herself, they will get so now 500 for every season. And the PB journalists then teenagers, and they will call them, get them 1,000 or something like that every season. And then they get a rice on top of it. So there's gone 26 celebration. Joseph Boakai was able to give the executive mansion reporters that 25 kg rice. Then he gave them $50. That's why he gave them for 26. So we understand for this year Christmas. My sister Kula Fofana was able to call. In fact, the leadership of the executive mansion reporters and gave the leadership 1,500 for 36 persons. Do your calculation. 36 persons or 37 persons. Okay, just do out 36. 35 persons, but I'm understanding that each person will be able to get $40. No rice, nothing. So from 500 to $40 USD. When Boakai is dishing out over $2 million to lawmakers just to remove somebody. The reporters who are reporting on his activities. Let me tell you the risk associated with being around executives, especially when you are not a focus of protection. Do you know why the EPS and security can be around the president? They are there not for the people who are attending there. They are there because of the president. And because the president stands at a high risk. That's why you see a surrounding can be like that. They are trained not to protect the people who are at various gatherings when the president attend, now what are EPS people there for? They are there for the president. So you must know that when you see securities around, when you attend there, we're there to be any situation where the threat of the president, look, the president is at a serious security threat, high risk. That's why you see the country spend good bit of money to say, look, we'll buy the kind of car for the president that indeed when they throw the bullet, it can't do anything to him. Because once you become somebody at that level, you are high security risk. So we pay money to this country to say, look, we'll protect the president at this level. So when the president is attending somewhere, the security there, they're not there for those of you attending. So you see journalists who don't have any reason to attend the gatherings where there is high security risk surrounding that environment, but there's serious security protection put in place only for an individual. Those people who have to go there, right? So that is why it is. When they are doing these things, it also calls for sacrifice. They have no business going there. When you go to dedicate this, when you go in this here and there, they have no business going there. They are going to cover it because you are there as president. We are dead understand that these people have no business, though they are doing their job as reporters, but equally so, the risks they take to get in an environment where only I alone will be protected at the end of the day, where anything to happen, they should be. So those are things. And then you're giving them $40, $40, and then no rice, nothing. Then they also announced to them that Joseph Boakai, our president, is about to go to Lofa County. Now, he's going to Lofa County to celebrate out of the Christmas there with his people, which is good. Thank you, Mr. President. Now, with that, Joseph Boakai and his group announcing to the report that they will only be able to carry one reporter. But if the other reporter then want to go, they will pay their own way at their own expense for them to go Lofa County. They said they will carry one reporter. Joseph Boakai, why? You just from spending over $2 million. Then you come down to this and you're telling these people what you are telling them. So what do you really want to do with money now? Anyway, they put you to say that the country money. When Fina then call them like that and get them money that the country money. The old man then when they say season time, when you see the whole Jamaica resort or ABC, you will see people outside all over that the country money. Thank God the country money. Maybe we are carrying the country money with him. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We are carrying the country money with him. And you know, we are carrying the country money with him. Now, what I want to really believe, I think he carried the country money with him. So all these things are changing, not for the better, but from best to worst. You see how it climbed from best to worst, because you can call that era your best era as a reporter. Getting 500 United States dollars, 2 seasons and things then. And the journalists could be called, whether you are touch show or whatever, they need to blend all of us up. We will just call everybody and then just have conversation with them. And then we are gave each one of those reporters and let me say those BB journalists, and all of them, everybody will bother the Jamaica resort. Over 50 will show up. We will give 1,000 to each person. And tell them, say, you go. So, the country money, we are carrying with him. So maybe when he come back again, he will bring it again and he will go back for the country money again. So that was the best moment for them. Today, they have come not just to better, not to good, but they come straight down to worst moment as reporters. Another ladder, you come from good, better, best. Now, this now during we are era, and they had the best moment. They did not bring them down to better moment. No. They did not bring them further down to good moment. No. they brought them to the worst moment. So you get $40 that what they gave you for you to go for Christmas. And they telling you, say they're going for a trip. You know, those days, journalists will be fighting for trip. And then when they go on it, they get an allowance. And then I leader one will be able to help them and their family. Then they follow the president. This time, the president say, you're not carrying any journalists. Only one reporter you will carry. So any other reporter that wants to go there, they will have to pay their own way. That is the message they give them. We just say these things, though they are not too important to the growth and development of our country, because whether journalists go anywhere, they get their own entities that should be able to pay their way for them to go do their coverage and things. Yeah, you know, the media landscape is very much challenged, so people understand that. Yeah, we are not saying that Boga Force will carry reporters anywhere. Any radio station sending their reporter and they want independent and fair report and whatever, so that the reporter will not do things in favor of the executive because they want to travel with the executive. Yeah, so yeah, they can pay their reporters way to go there. That one is upon them. I know that one too good. So I will not take away that because I think it's about Joseph Boakai. No. But I'm just saying, it now become a tradition. So that's what I'm just talking about. I'm not saying Joseph Boakai force. I'm not saying that it's by law that Joseph Boakai must carry people. I'm not saying by law that Joseph Boakai, you know, must be able to give journalists Christmas. It's not by law that he should be able to give them. That's his own a gesture. Yeah. So if you want to do it, he does it. If he doesn't want to, well, is it? You know. So we think for sure it's good that we highlight these things to know the time, the era that we are in. Things are not getting better. If you were in your best moment, you now come into worst, and I don't know where else to place you. So that's why it is. Then the next thing we'll talk about before I talk about what I want to talk about. You just wait. I will tell you it. Don't worry. And so I will be able to tell you that. So the next thing we want to talk about, which is very important for all of you, is that the members of the majority bloc, they went at the Liberian, at the Monrovia City Hall today. So that where they gathered and then they passed the budget. And notably, my big brother T5, I don't know all the things that you were doing. He's not really frequenting. I don't know. He does not feel comfortable around the very speaker that he made. And he's never just frequenting around them. But he has done his work already. T5 is deputy speaker, that a position he wanted. And he has his position, and that's it. But I know T5 for sure will never respect Kun. The respect that T5 had for Kofa, because he knows who Kofa is. Forget about whether he fought Kofa, but he had respect for Kofa because he knew the class. Kun as speaker is classless. The man is classless. Kun is a brabi. Briber is the one who bribes. Brabi is the one who receives the bribe. Kun is a brabi. Academic fraudster is Richie Kun. So Richie Kun is an academic fraudster. In fact, he's a hungry figure. So in the minds of people at T5, then they are already established, and it had to take him T5 to champion the campaign to make. So you think T5 will ever get respect for Richie Kun? No. T5 does not have any respect for that Richie Kun man. So to even feel comfortable sitting on a gabble said, T5 feel like he would be said like he's humiliated to find himself sitting. So whatever is it, and that T5 wanted is he has that bossman relationship, that he's the guy, and Kun will always have fear. He's not respecting T5. Kun will get fear for T5. So that's it, right? And so that is what it is. So Kun is classless. He's an academic fraudster. So that kind of man becomes somebody you think T5 better get respect for him. No, he doesn't. So basically, those are the things that I just wanted to share. So what I did today, they passed on to the budget. Now there's a debate about the chairs that they use there. People are saying that the chairs that they use there are similar. So if it is understood that this building was burned, how come then the chair in the building that will have to host the speaker and the deputy speaker did not get burned, but all the other things got burned? Even the gavel that in Richard Cohen today, that the gavel that he been using, he took it and carry or what? Okay, let's understand he can carry it to his office because he's speaker now. He can carry it to his office. What happened to those things? Right? So that's the argument, the debate that's on, because that the same kind of chair, and that they always use there. So the pictures are the same. So it's possible they will tell you, say they fix it in 2 days because they need a seat. We don't know, but the seats are there. That's not an issue. What do they want to? The reason that is very important, people want to believe that these people intentionally burned down our place because they already know to pass this budget, they were anticipating another follow-up action. So since they wanted to go to a venue, different venue, they decided to burn that place so that they go to the next place. Then they put money in the budget so that they will eat it, and then say they will face the area that they burn. All those things are part of the debates that are going on. All those things, so maybe the chairs got burned and then they face new ones. For me, I don't like to be into things that maybe that is what happened. Maybe that is what happened. Yeah, maybe that is what happened. I don't know. So let me give you all what I'm telling you people tonight. Then we get to the lines and talk with you. 11 minutes past 9 already. We don't have to waste time tonight. My people. Last night, Winston Blading did hint us about a meeting. And that people were meeting with Joseph Boakai from the two sides. So they said they went to go meet with Joseph Boakai. And from our understanding from that meeting was clearly meant to reach a compromise. And from our understanding from that meeting, the compromise in that meeting is not going to favor those of you who were in the streets. The compromise from that meeting is not going to be too good news for those of us who always preached and will continue to preach and owe no apology to anybody, and we don't regret anything for preaching the rule of law. That is it. I am aware, in no doubt, that it is just the matter of days, perhaps, that you will hear something. Now, the arguments that some of them having now, the folks who were on the Kofa side, some of them are better. And they are saying that we will not be able to endorse Rachel Kuhn. Let it be seen that Joseph Boakai broke the law, because Joseph Boakai's proposal to them is that, okay, we are finally decided and resolved that we got to come together to run this country. He's calling for unity. This is very, very essential for you tonight. So the argument is that, what do we do? Do we go to Joseph Boga want to make everything to look like it's right. So he proposes to them that, okay, to resolve this issue, let us make it to look legal now. Though the men now pass the budget, they not do that of bad things and everything. Joseph Boga not care about reversing all of those things. Joseph Boga is thinking about it because the international community and other people are mounting pressure that until the right things can be done, we are not going to acknowledge anything or anybody that you call a speaker. So to get it done now, his will, Joseph Boga's will, should be done. So he's asking them this question, couple of them, and he's telling them, say, look, how do we go about this? Though that meeting was called, Kofa was not there, and I will tell you that. But we'll come to the other aspect. So the question that was asked, especially the most of them, is, how do we go about it to make it right? Then Bwaka was telling them that, okay, you go to the people, you join them, then you do white ballot. No other person should be there to run. So you will do white ballot, then you will add you voted Richard Kun in office. All people say no. There has to be an election. And if there's something, the election ability then and so forth, no. For some of us, no. There has to be an election. Even if we derive at that, there has to be an election. So that people will contest. But Bwaka wants Kun at all costs. So he doesn't want any other person. So he wants Richard Kun at all costs. And that is where it is. And other lawmakers are saying, look, if you want to go on with this, we want to have our press conference. Then we tell the Liberian people our position. And we tell them what it is, because the only reason we are staying to where we are is because of Fonati Kofa. And he said he will never resign until the right thing is done. But apparently, near truth, apparently, I'm telling you this, Kofa. All right, so let it happen. So those were the arguments that were held there. Though Kofa was not there. But let me tell you people something. If Kofa should resign, let me tell you it now. It will be the biggest disappointment. If he shall. That which I know we may likely, I don't want to add percentage to it because the percentage will give you a clue. We are likely towards that. If he does it. When he does it, let me put it out with an English name I'm speaking here today about that. Clarify somebody English name. When he does it, it will be the biggest disappointment. I don't know why. I know for sure the humiliation and everything he's going through at the moment. I know it. I know the executive will go at any length, not doing any business with him at all. I know it. The executive will do anything. His wife, I know a wife and family pressure too there now. The way loaded now, the humiliation is too much. You afford her and this, that, blah, blah, blah. All the kind of noise that we're hearing it. And we're likely, most likely. Why it's true that people are planning to say, look, we are coming for stage 2 of this whole thing. If there's no Kofa, there will be no Sona. The Kofa that you are talking about. If you want to trust and believe whatever I am telling you tonight, you will hear from people like Yeke Kolubada. You will hear from them. You will hear from the other people. Not me, you will hear from them. But if Kofa does that, should we celebrate him? Will we be in the need of peace? Or will it be another dangerous precedent that Kofa will be contributing to? When Charles Walker Bronsky in 2017, the late, decided that he was going to challenge the elections result, I, Abraham God sent Will, my love for Will never diminished at any given point in time. But I, Abraham Will, I supported Charles Bronsky in that time. I supported Charles Bronsky in that time, and I said the only reason I was supporting Charles Walker Bronsky is because over the periods we've already had people regulation, people do they want to election, we've been hearing it. Nobody had tried and tested it in court, where the court will determine what constitutes a fraud, what constitutes a rigging, or so forth. We haven't had it. And at that time, being somebody contemplating going deeper into the law school, I now decided to say, look, since I want to go into law, I was interested in knowing. So I said I wanted to have a precedent that we can look onto. I supported Charles Bronsky going to the Supreme Court. We backed it at that time. Though my support was CDC was very high. Yeah. Especially for we are. You know where we are, my man. So that is what it is. Though that happened, I supported it. When Kabina Jane was being removed, I knew that we did few cases in our law studies that talk about some historical issue where President walked up, they want to impeach justice, they want to talk people from Ben. I said, Kabina Jane, let us test it and see whether it is the right. Anything that relates to law, you'll see me supporting because I want to know how it will end. We need a precedent, a good precedent, not dangerous precedent. If Fonanti resigns, in fact, when Fonanti resigns, will it be for the sake of peace, or will it be for self-interest, or will it be because there is no other interest there than the Liberian poor interest, the interest that backing him now, the rule of law? Continually embarrass Joseph Boakai. We are standing behind you. We are with you, no matter what it is. When he resigns, will it be these are things that you should be able to study. One thing I know for sure is there are discussions currently being held. But you know one thing you people will be respected for? You know one thing that always happens in this country is that it is the politicians that can bring themselves down and you people are stay strong. Because you know one thing there is that your belief have not changed. Only theirs have changed. So as a result, your cause for doing what you did, you still come up victorious because you have not changed. Whichever way it goes. And if, so now one point when then I can come out to if again. If it happens, politically he's dead. The only thing that made Fonanti to look important in this country now, and Joseph Boakai Finiway, is because the people on his side. That the people. That because the people on his side, anywhere Fonanti passes, he's in the support of the people. Fonanti stay in the street now, or he just walk down somewhere. Yeah. Everybody will be hearing him. Yeah, the speaker. People celebrating him everywhere he goes. That a lot of respect Fonanti coming gave away. When he gives it, he's done. Fonati can be an ordinary lawmaker again. If he were to be an ordinary lawmaker in a dignified way, is acceptable. But if he resigns, what the essence of that resignation? What's the essence? You've already made a case. People came up. So your leave, sometimes people need just a leader to hang on, to push a cause. The citizens themselves will not just outrightly just come up like that. They look for leadership. Somebody they will tide their struggle around. Somebody they will use that present condition to voice out their concerns. Leadership counts. And I'm telling, I came on this show after hearing what I heard. I am telling you, primary voices. I have a lot of people before. Primary voices I heard. Primary voices I heard from that meeting. There's nothing that can happen from that meeting that I would not know. When things happen, people know it. It's bad. Those of you who can talk to Fonati or you're close to him, you're going to tell him, say, Chief, you're about to finish. You may be saying like you are defeated and you are feeling no, but you got the people on your side. It's a great victory for you. You have made your name. The numbers that people like Alexander coming in looking for, they couldn't get, are what you get now as we speak. Who knows Cummins? But you, Fonati, they know you. And you know what they know you for? For standing with the law. You have a purpose that remains in their hearts. They go anywhere, they will say, one man stood for the law. And we supported that man. That's your name. The reason people, they wouldn't know Cummins because it's money business. So who cares about that? But if Cummins were to stand for the cause, people remember him for that cause. The reason you see people behind George Weah today, George Weah stood for the cause of the people. Came into refugee camps, went to disarm people. All those things that the cause for which they remember him for. You know why they remember Prince Johnson? Prince Johnson stood for the cause. That cause was to say, look, I'm going to liberate my people. That is what they remember him for. What people want to remember him for? Forget about how people look at you and so forth. Look, you have to stand tall. You're going to lose a big time. When the people believe in you for a cause and there is no success in that cause, you are useless. Look, sometimes when I'm saying these things, I'm saying them because I have no reason. So most times you will hear all of these things. Longer Mark, we don't do advertisement on our thing here. You won't do advertisement on our platform. Pay us. Why are you allowed to take advantage of people talking about Vodafone, Messi, and things? You can't hear. You do your something, we block you because now advertisement era here. And I'm telling you all the God fair truth. Cross my heart. That's it. But if it happens again, let the Unity Party people swim in the pool of lawlessness. Let the Unity Party people feel and swim in the pool of lawlessness. They'll be happy. That's not politics. Politics goes with dignity. It goes with integrity. Politics has its own line of integrity. People should trust you for who you are. And of course, why you think they talk about rule of law, good governance, all those things? Sometimes I can tell you things so that you start preparing yourself. Praise yourself. Prepare yourself. Your Merry Christmas will be good, it could be bad. Look at what happened. A lot of things are happening in our country. The Supreme Court, I think they're going for their break. They don't hear anything. They don't tell the people anything. They said they just leave it like that. Maybe that their own way to say, look, we'll let them for them to do their fight. But again, everyone else were eager to know from the Supreme Court, because all the Liberian people you saw passing around, they were fighting to uphold the rule of law. Who are the priests for the rule of law? The Supreme Court. The general you went to God and said, "Look, God, your Lord," and I hear people violating it, but of course we'll protect it. Nobody should tell you what is that. Then you go to the very God and say, "God, they put them were trying to tell your son here, we try to what God and God not to anything, sir." What happens? Now what we witness. And you just go to God. You say, "Oh, you're doing anything." I can remember it was in 2008. Yeah, 2004 something. At the time they had a Christian and Muslim something, and pastor something in the Jakarta area. 2004, 2008, something like that. Yeah, we were in Kakata for the youth program that time. Peter Vuku was at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. We were there. Then I think the incident occurred. Then the people got the news in Kakata. See the people, because they said they burned a church in Jakarta. The news got in Kakata. See the people who say they're going to burn the people malls in Kakata because they burn their church. That's what the Zogo then. They pick up, they say they're going to fight for their God business. So they pick up, they say they're going to fight. They say they're going to fight for their God business. They say they're going to protect and defend God. They're only for you to be protecting and defending God, and God says nothing. How do you feel? You are fighting for somebody. So tomorrow, what if the politicians wake up, they go on the bench there and start uprooting judges and justices the way it happened in Kabina Janen's case? What will the citizens do? They will say that political decision, they can't do nothing about it. Should they sit back, or what would be? Sometimes when you come up with it, because that's why the politicians, they are reckless people. You don't have to make them to think that they have all the powers. Yeah, 2003, Cyrus Joel McHugh, thank you so much. Yeah, around 2003, yeah. So that was why they will always be like that. So the politicians, you don't give them that leverage. So it happened like that, and this is what's happening in our country. The citizens went out there, they were beating for the sake of the rule of law. What in it for them? Nothing. Besides to say, look, you got, if you heard all of them talking, they say, look, you got to respect the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is not just paper, it's not just house, that those justices that are sitting there. You got to respect their decision. You got to respect their opinion. So they ran back through the legal counsel representing Kofa to say, look, oh court, the people are out there disrespecting you. What say you? They say, we're not saying anything. No, we leave it. Let it just be there. Let them do what they can. But that's life. When Joseph Boaka said Liberia will end, that ending there, it will not just rest. Words from the mouth of a leader. Then will be the ending of the country. Systems will collapse. People you expect to stand up, they will be nowhere seen. The voices that you expect to be the loudest, they will go silent. And when calamity ready to reign. When calamity ready to reign, those things can happen. When God ready to punish people, he can use bad people to do those things to people. Just say that you don't even know how God works. God works in mysterious ways. So you just know all of that. For him to the wise is quite sufficient. You go for the weekend, you pray for your country. Amara Kone and support you. He say we need prayers. You pray. But we're not going to burn down this country. Don't hurt yourself for whatever it is for this country. All that thing you can hear me talking here, so you think I'm really moved about what? Because there's nothing we can change now. But one thing we are successfully doing is to put you in a state of awareness that the next time another opportunity come your way again, you will know how to make a decision. That's all we're doing here. So I agree. We'll talk for 6 years. We agreed, and what I like doing. So I'm not sacrificing. I like doing it. It's my passion. So there's nothing about it. I like doing it, so I'm doing it. So that's what it is. So the day your citizen, your feedback, or whatever it is, God really want to take action, God will use somebody to take that action. And when God's time comes, it will come, it shall come, and it will be. Right? Yeah. I'm not consoling you. I'm telling you something that happened. I am telling you to know what may happen. You keep courage. Clary, I say you keep courage. God, this country is an interesting country. See, let me get to the lines and interact with you. Let me go for the weekend. My friend, brother Abel Shonkaton, are going to tell you, darling, well, in traditional manner on tomorrow. We are going to be there. Tell my friend Horton Flomo. Horton, I'm not going to your program. Yeah, I told you that one there. But the idea, the cake, you have to give me some. Horton Flomo of our class, face the issue team. He will be wedding on tomorrow, officially he own, and everything clear, so it's going to be on tomorrow. But the cake, that's what I'm interested in. So we'll certainly get there, no matter what it is. Let's get to the lines and interact with your callers as we go for our regular weekends break. I'm about to do the draws now, again, because I did some already. Wow. So I'm about to do the draws. So about 50 persons, I'm going to give them what I'm talking about here. It's 20,000. So I'm going to do that tonight. Right here on this die. I'm doing the draws. You will see them. All right. So this is it right here on this die. Let's get to the lines. I'll tell you, say, for 99 result. Yes, say, if you were to ever do it, the question is, if you were to ever do it, will it be for the sake of the country, for the sake of peace, or for personal interest purpose? What is it? Because we'll not be blaming the other lawmaker. No. They are only there because of him. So we'll not be looking at them. No. People that Luther then were sprayed. They were beaten. Lawmakers were flogged. Right? Let's leave that thing. If it were to happen, that's what we're discussing now. Right? So let's leave it. So let's get to the lines and interact with your callers right here on this very die. And we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. Crown Stopper is proud to be associated with the show. And we think for sure we are certainly getting there. And we'll get there. Home City as well. Thank you for being a partner to the show. So let me try to recognize Home City. And you can bring your commercials, your announcements. You can bring them. We'll be able to air them for you. That's your own way of supporting us. Let's have this.
The holiday season promotions and sales.
No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home.
The holiday
holiday season promotions and sales offers continues at Home City Liberia. Everything, and we mean everything, is on massive sale. Great offers, bundles, promos, and enormous discount. When you know, yeah. And when you not know, flat. Special deals on 4K LED TVs, refrigerators, freezers, air conditioners, smartphones, laptops, photo printers, DSLR cameras with flash and lens kits, all-in-one copiers, home decor, and home furniture, kitchen appliances to cook your healthy meals, music systems, and more. Visit us today between 6th and 7th Street, Tottenham Boulevard, Cinco, opposite Nancy B. Doe Market. It's Home Center Liberia, the perfect shopping experience. Call us on 0886 699999 or visit our Facebook and Instagram, Home City Liberia. Yeah!
No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home.
The holiday season promotions and sales offers continues at Home City Liberia. Everything, and we mean everything, is on massive sale. Great offers, bundles, promos, and enormous discount. When you know, yeah. And when you not know, flat.
Shabba musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. They can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it.
Okay, so I want to say thanks to Old Man Sam Cyan and of course and team for their great work they continue to do for this country, and we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. And let us be grateful to the Almighty God at all times. Don't kill yourself. Rabiro is still here. We are here. People are all here. So that is why it is. Let's get to the lines and start interacting with you. I'll call us. I've done the draws. Hello, how you doing? And I will do another one. Hello. Yeah, how you doing? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Because as we always say, we were standing with Fonati only because he was standing for the law.
Mm-hmm.
We were not doing it specifically because as an individual, because we know that Nigerian politicians, they can change around, they can change color, they can come by and say the same color. So our quest and our standing with him, basically it was because we wanted the right thing to be done. Because we strongly believe that we are not practicing justice here.
Mm-hmm.
We are practicing legality. So in everything we stand against you, everything we go against you, let the right thing be done. that there should be one ballot election or there should be re-election, then what happened to the budget that have been passed by them today? 4G budget. Then I've been knowing myself, I have never seen budget passed. So the way they want, they pass it all.
They say, Edmund. They put it inside for them.
That will be considered as legal. I'm very sure that they will go back and redo the budget. So I would just encourage all of us. Let us stay our ground. Whatever that happens, that's evil. Remember that you stood for a cause, or the cause was to protect the legal, the law of Nigeria, to protect the constitution of Nigeria. We will not be part of it or destroy it.
You're right. Yeah, that's one thing. If people are breaking laws, once you are not part of it, you are still vindicated. Yeah, which is important. I like that. All right, Ka, thank you so much, my brother. Elo, how are you doing? Let's get to the next caller right here on the line. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, you are just giving us a hint, right? It's not something that have happened. But let me tell you the right? I can tell you for free. I always say to people, don't understand. The last era of all the joker to tell one Liberia will be after 2029 Joe retire.
Okay.
From the previous thing. So that over Tante is said, when you like in the rain Tante is said, when you stupid in the eyes of people hurt themselves, people make enemies, the first who stood by him, they display them, once your fools from the other side see the friend salary, now the enemy will compromise with the that's fine for him. But at the end of all of them nonsense they do, that John we are in our era in 2029. And after John we are leave, it's whatever they see great new places. So they go ahead and disgrace themselves. People are disgracing people like that. Look at Kalasco, in Barnes Kalasco, the best guy.
You're right.
I saw people almost 3 days.
Right.
Just because of Kofa baby.
Right.
Look at Giant Baba. People say Giant Baba pour orange water on your head. How to beat Giant Baba? Right? But I don't know what happened, man. Look, if you don't, people are going 1 minute once or 20 seconds. I don't know who the point is. When you get in the point, tell your wife, tell your children, I'm getting into now because of you. I'm anything for a cost. So if you see some decision, get back up from there. Don't tell me what to do. You go there for a cost. So if Copa saying that if one can say, oh, back up because you have my uncle or my kids, right? Then you're serious. You won't be winning election in a country or 400%. You're not going to beat you. And I tell you for free.
Thank you so much. We owe you at that. Let me get on to the next caller right here. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Father Ebi, this is Father. Yeah. Anyway, for me, I call to encourage the speaker for him to stand his ground because people sacrifice for him. Even if he doesn't have to resign, he doesn't have to even agree on anything. If they want to remove it, let them remove it. But if you want to compromise, that's his business, but it will hurt him in the future. It will hurt him in the future when he just because people will be dashed. But it be something went on today to conclude this. The American people put our guys in slow motion with the 500 million baby. You know, like someone running then you check break. That post today for the American government, our phone today. As you were explaining on the show, I think that yesterday you were explaining about the Millennium Challenge Compact. Yeah, they posted, they said they think that money, money. My people are saying the common way for people to understand. It's almost like you win DV. But that DV you want, it mean that you go and get visa to go to America. The possibility that they will pay you, the possibility that you win. That's it. Thank you, brother.
All right, thank you. Let me get over and connect right here on this guy. And how are you doing?
If
Good evening, my dear brother.
Yeah, fine, boss. Go on, let's listen to you.
If you want question I want to ask, you just talk about the speaker, but happy pre-birthday voice.
Thank you.
I wish you many more years, strength, and so baby can get big and see you.
If I were to say many happy returns out to you, it would be right.
No, that's easy, greedy. Now your birthday. But it be seriously. And for nothing, men are waiting to leave him. No guys are with him.
I don't know. Maybe they're getting tired.
Maybe. I think he shouldn't resign except those guys leave him. But if those guys are committed to stay with him, then he stand his ground. You are elected speaker already, you said. What are you calling the man for? What you want for the man to call his... Why you were not in the meeting yesterday? You know, why you were not in the meeting yesterday? But I want him to stand his ground because, like you regularly said, the reason why people gravitated to Funati because he's standing for something, and all the lawmakers that stood on the side of the law, people gravitated towards them because of the law. If any mistake that Kofa made to resign, you know, then he couldn't take the people that long. If he knew that you're going to resign at the end of the day, because they know what is happening is not right. I know some international planetary, they say, no, they say it's not right. So they want to put pressure on those guys.
You are.
That's what happened.
Right.
So, according to Kofa, don't resign. If all your guys leave you alone, I mean, you know, that way, okay, but don't resign. Don't resign. You know, thank you, AB, and CC greeting. But if I try calling today, but if you don't want to show, please call me.
All right, all right.
I want to discuss something with you. Thank you,
Chief.
bye-bye.
All right, Chief. I'll call you. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Emmanuel, and I call from the U.S. If Kofa resigns, George Weah should forget about 2029. He will never be president.
Why?
The same thing that Joseph Boakai is doing, that same thing will happen. And we know that George Weah is a man of peace. If anything, you know, were to happen and they try to cheat you, just tell people you'll forget it. So Kofa standing his ground is a good sign for not just George Weah, but the opposition for 2029. If the guys that are behind him agree to join Joseph Boakai and the other group to remove him legally, that would be fine.
Okay.
But for him to agree to say he will resign is a disaster for the whole opposition.
Okay. I like those analysis. I like those analysis. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so let me get on right here on this die, and we are getting there with God. All things are possible. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, hello.
Thank you for the show tonight. Then you said this thing, although you're not forcing a case for us, but say you said so far, you want to resign. No, Eddie, I will say, what's up to go say on my head tonight. And I was supposed to go my pressure went up.
No, but you're not resigning yet. He resigned yet.
Every low, what the boy, why is a smoke that's of fire, Eddie? What does a smoke that's what some they say it can come to reality. He may not do it to us if Waka wants to drag it for our okay, then he drags it. Then the whole world see it. But we're standing by the law, we're standing by for not because he himself, or not because we love him, but we're standing by the law. So if he never going to beat us for nothing and beat on love therefore, and the thing that for going to today is one of leave that one hand. So say for take or beat or the two things I see marriage kissing woman, we're really kissing way and never practice. But if we do all that to this and practice it off. You know what I'm saying? My pressure go also never be hearing. Anything that can they say every and can so far I beg you for a people far. Even all the people leave for beat him. That is take it ground. When they go for a break, they come on their toilet, let them go in up and hold him from there. And the whole was that yes, they if we die, like this back on. So I beg him, let you see everything. We say him by the law, we say him by him. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for your contribution. We certainly get in there. Hello, how are you doing? Jerome.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Gaiman, let's hear from you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. Your narrative compels me to call in. If Funati Kofa does not need anybody, if all his men and women left him and joined the majority bloc, that is exactly what he's been calling for. Get your majority 49, come and remove me legally.
Yeah.
He does not need to resign. Now, there are two things at play here. The Millennium Challenge that we are talking about.
Okay.
If you went to the legal page of contracts, it says the United States will sign a contract with government to government. The United States recognizes the Speaker, Kofa, as the legitimate Speaker of the Republic of Liberia. So you see where the pressure is coming from on Joseph Boakai. And one of the stipulations in that is the commitment to the rule of law and democracy.
You said that.
That puts the victory in the hand of Funati Kofa. Now, what will overcome him to snatch defeat from the jaw of victory? What is there for him? Why? The United States gave this Millennium Challenge. Remember, it is done strategically. It could have been done after the holidays. It could have been done long ago. But when the president is being indecisive, they put this in his lap and say, these are the stipulations. You have to live by the rule of law. You got to commit to democracy. And all of these things, it forced him to call both parties. And if the minority group stands their ground, Joseph Wagner has no other choice but to buckle. Because it is a requirement.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Jerome. Let me get on to William Bro, and he's been online. And then we get on to the next right here on this die. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, thank you, AB. This is Teacher Light. This is William Bro.
Let's hear from you, please.
The caller who just left the last spoke brilliantly, and I just going to buttress him. But before I go through, I want to little bit bring out the one other caller who said when Funati resign, it will bring him to Bro. We are 2029. I want to disabuse that mindset that it's false and misleading. We got nothing to do with 2029 because it will be a different ball game. So the next one is I will talk on two things. The first one is the 14 military hospital lab that they're trying to switch the blame on. That lab, it is clear, and we know that it was a project substitute to the 14 military hospital that was negotiated and was agreed upon long time during the turning over, during the dedication ceremony of the 14 military hospital. So that was a big lie again from the UP. Now let me come to Funati. Let me advise senior man Funati Kofa. Before he managed to be the face of this fight. But it is not actually his fight. It is the Liberian people's fight for justice to prevail. If Funati make any attempt to resign now, it will be like a stubbornness to resignation was predicated upon the budget. But because the so-called illegal budget is passed, and so he's resigning now. That's not a good sign. And then the next one is Funati Kofa should go on. He shouldn't resign until the SONA. The SONA should reach, and let's see the next step. going forward, because when he doesn't resign until the zona will become an illegal zona, and the budget also become illegal, which will affect even the MCC thing that they're working for. And let me tell Fonati, senior man Fonati, something. It is not a responsibility to get peace to Bwaka. It is Bwaka's responsibility to seek peace in the legitimate way. He is an opposition. So if he bent on not resigning, it not affecting him as a person, but it will affect them, their government. So it's not his responsibility. And this fight is about the Liberian people. It is not his fight. He managed it, or he just in that gap at this time to be the person that is there. So he shouldn't resign. He shouldn't make any attempt to resign.
Okay.
We must make Bwaka government to be, let it be visible that they are proceeding illegally, and it should be visible to the international community that are proceeding illegally. Okay. It is not our business to give them peace or to give them legitimacy.
All right.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, William, bro. Let me get to the WhatsApp line, and I will get to Alvin Wise. Hello, how you doing? Hello, let me get to the WhatsApp line. We'll get to Alvin Wise. Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening
to everybody.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Chief.
Yeah, my name is Pastor Abraham TJ Sass, senior from calling from the community.
All right, Chief.
I want to encourage Speaker Kofa to not resign, and all those that stood with him, the other lawmakers that stood with him, we're encouraging them to continue their support for Kofa, because on the right trajectory, following the rule of law is what we need for our country. If President Bwaka promised us yesterday and then deceived Liberian people by saying he will follow the rule of law, and today he can connive with the majority bloc to break the law. That is very, very unfair. And we are calling on all the meaningful Liberians to stand up with Kofa. Kofa needs us now. It is not about Kofa, but it is about setting good precedent. Yeah, it is about setting good precedent for this country. We need to stop breaking our laws and obey our laws and follow the rule of law.
You're right. All right, thank you so much, man of God. Thank you. We appreciate. Alvin Wise is now on. Let me get him so let me get on to Alvin. Wise, hello, how you doing, Alvin?
Hey, my dear friend and brother, God sent.
What's up? How's everything?
Relatively fine, my dear brother. Around the headquarters of the Indomitable Mighty Congress for Democratic Change this night. And we are here religiously monitoring and following you as you are now trying to bring out some level of revelation. You do is now 100% here. But let me say clearly, and I speak for myself, I want to be on the record as Alvin would say.
Okay.
It will be pusillanimous or coward. It will be pusillanimous. It will be a coward for Leslie, for anybody around Funati Kofa, and for Funati Kofa himself to chicken himself into submission. I repeat, it will be a pusillanimous, it will be a coward for anybody around Funati himself and the Funati man to chicken himself against the whims and caprices of Mr. Bwaka. Look, this process here will teach Bwaka a lesson. The citizen is preparing. The citizen is preparing. The youth league is preparing to give Bwaka his lesson. You know, sometimes dictators become political cows. They don't listen. They become political killer bees. They don't got ears. We are planning to teach Bwaka serious lesson. This man has come in this country and broke down all the law. Bastardized the constitution, broke down the laws, and organized malicious government is form of military junta running around the country. We are seeing this Funadikova issue as a first stop to the arrogance of Mr. Bwaka, and that's what we are planning very well as I speak to you. So if we are seeing and hearing something that somebody want to retrieve, we think that is a gossip, and whomever is around Mr. Funadikova must understand we expel people from this party for this street protest. The CDC nearly got developed into the mail for this street process. So we know that sometimes when money comes in conflict with loyalty, sometimes money can take preeminence. But those are the guys who are saying that they want to back up because of resources. Everything is not about resources. There's a bigger project, the revolutionary project to make president. We have 2029 as president of the Republic of Bureau is in foresight, and no amount of pressure and intimidation. We are asking the lawmaker to stand their ground. The party is about to take political action that will shake the foundation, that will storm the system of Baka and place him out of the political equation anytime soon and very soon. So this process is not just Funadikova yet. It's about 2029, and nobody must gamble the party. And so there's a caveat to them that nobody they will gather money. All these lawmakers will have the money. We are deploying all of our strategies. We are organizing, mobilizing. By the time the whistle is blown, the trumpet is blown, I can tell you this will not be about Funadikova, but it will be Waka versus the CDC. And so we are invested into this process. The debate is making sense. It is a legitimate constitutional democratic elected speaker of the 25th National Legislature. People's vehicles have been damaged. A lot of people have been beaten. Others have been incarcerated. People have shed blood. It is on fire. And people will not start the battle and the struggle halfway. They will not start the battle and the struggle of the Liberian people halfway. To do that, he will compromise in political future. He will destroy himself, and it will be at the detriment of himself. All I can say is for you that those of Congress who have sued with Funadikova, be it in the darkness and the light, whether salary or not salary, I want to respect the resilience and the gallantry. I want to respect your role. Continue to fight. The less of Komefoko, the less of Koli, Zina Nomo. The government will give you your salary, and the CDC will provide that particular revolutionary action very soon. So nobody must be intimidated. Nobody must be cut off or put into political pressure and say, oh, because the past budget, so let's go support. That particular passer, illegitimate, kangaroo, Danawi, Malaysia, majority black, it is not recognized by us, and we're going to take concrete actions on all the government very soon. So we are preparing something, we are cooking something. We are cooking something, and that thing will be done very soon. And Baga will not exist as well what we are planning, as well what we are organizing. So Funadikova must not worry that the party is within, the youth is within. We are mobilizing the 15 counties. We have met all of the 17 electoral districts, and we are going to show that we compare for him to comply. That the speaker, Mr. Baga is joking, he either takes the presidency and take on the speaker, or takes the speaker and lose the presidency. He's joking here. He's joking here. So if Mr. Baga wants 2 presidents, then he must gamble the presidency. The same way we get 2 speakers, we can also offer 2 presidents. And somebody asked me what we take president. Where did taking speaker from? The same place taking speaker from, we can also take president from there. So we say this to you that we have no regret here. This is our position, Mr. Kofa. Any other intimidation, you have been bastardized. Your repetition has cancelled serious attack. The international community is supporting you. The grassroots masses of our people, the sovereign masses are with you. The whole political party is behind you. How can you reach this journey? Nobody. This is the finish line. Let us cross the Rubicon. There should be no turning back. The CDC must challenge Baka, because this is not about Funati. It's about 2029. That if we stop here at this battle, the same arrogance will be projected 2029. But if we deal with Baka decisively and tell him that this is the same thing we did to Dole, and this is the same thing we did with Taylor, and Mr. Baka, like period, it's not going to allow you to try to abrogate unto yourself undue power and authority that the Constitution does not give you. So I have to say thank you ever so much, and I want to appreciate you But whoever is not familiar with this gossip, they are not considered as a gossip. But we are from the youth league, we are clear that this whole process here, Waka will bear the greater responsibility, and the greater political casualty will be on the Unity Party and not on the cities. For us, we stand nothing to lose. We are not in the glass house. So if they want to throw stools, let them keep throwing the stools. We are not in the glass house. So nobody be afraid here. Nobody be afraid here. How dare you after World War III? This is the first time for police, the rise of police, armed men to go to Capital Building and beat on law because, and you want to say you want to back up now? After they kill students, they kill people, put them in beyond bars, beat lawmakers, broke their cars and everything, tear gas their places, and you think this process there you want to back. Look, we consider this as a gossip and it remain as a gossip. For any attempt to cattle, to pohor, to be pusillanimous and to counter, to keeping yourself in submission to Joseph Parker and pray for mercy, the CDC will come after you.
Alvin Wise, thank you so much. And I think all of the calls here tonight are very much exciting and people are getting there. So just for 10 minutes, and Isaac Jackson, I just tried to put Isaac Jackson on just for 10 minutes. But there's troubling news he had to come up, and I'm restricting it to 10 minutes. They want about law. So because he came on very late. So I will just put Isaac Jackson on for 10 minutes. Isaac Jackson is right here with us tonight. Alvin, I will get to you subsequently, but thank you. Isaac is coming on now. Isaac Jackson is on. Okay, so let's just get there. Those of you who have already won, your names are already up. I've done the draws. Isaac W. Jackson, Anthony Isaac W. Jackson. What's up, Chief? How's everything with you?
I'm doing very well, brother. It's a pleasure joining you this evening, and to be speaking with the Liberian people through your medium. I mean,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Good to have you on. Yeah. And the show is somewhat in a way that we just anticipate what many don't expect and what many don't want to see. And the issue about the fight for the rule of law is built around one person. And it's just a privilege that he is the face of that fight. But of course, it's not about him. It's about something bigger than that, something you and myself decided to go to school for, and we learn to be advocating for the standing bar, to see it being trampled by people whom we describe in our legal term as laymen. For laymen to just trample on the legal perfection, the law, the existing pillow, and in the face of a counselor, one person who's just a step away from becoming a priest, and who could be called up to be a priest, to see that happen, your layman doing that to a counselor. And it's something we are discussing, and many are saying that negotiations are ongoing. Waka is meeting with both parties, and I think news are surrounding something like that is not too favorable about the speaker stepping aside and agreeing to step aside. But I'm getting text messages from the speaker tonight as we are speaking. He's listening to the Liberian people, and he said, no, the guys met with the president in a meeting tonight just now, and they are saying that no, they don't recognize Kun as speaker. So I don't know what may be the deal, what may be happening. But what's your take on it?
No, I don't know what conversation is taking place behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's important for Councillor Fonati Kofa to stand his ground.
Okay.
Liberia democracy will not be strengthened if we continue to allow impunity to survive, or if we allow impunity to be the order of the day. Right. Since Mr. Bouaka took power, he has fermented, he has incited violence in our country. This issue about Mr. Bouaka paying bribe money to corrupt lawmakers to remove Speaker Kofa, it should be the last time that he should do it. That's violent. Bouaka did violent to the Constitution when he violently uprooted tenure holders. If Fonati Kofa allow him to get away with it, it will not stop. Let scrupulously abide by the law. Bouaka has also This, I was talking about, I mean, I don't know whether we're going to get all of it, but look at the scene we saw at the Capitol building. That scene at the Capitol building reminded me of some of the things that happened in Liberia unhappy past. Grady Allison. Grady Allison used to be defense minister. He gave a powerful speech condemning ritualistic killing in Liberia. And few days after that, Grady Allison was booked for killing human beings. Bam. Waka go over there who has sponsored gangster raising in our country. And he said he condemned gangster raising. Have we, even the police, if Liberia was a serious country, the police chief will resign. The police chief that basically was providing security to that place was derelict at his duty because he want to scapegoat other people. He's looking for people to blame. He has not even done any preliminary investigation, and he's claiming that it was as a result of arson attack. How did the police chief arrive at that? How? Brother, even the lawmakers to show that they are inherently corrupt. They have not even received any serious proposal from any engineer to evaluate the scene, to give them what the number involved in refurbishing our building. They're rushing to do it. Liberian people have they're talking about the building. I don't encourage violence. I am totally opposed to, whatever happened in that building, whether it was electrical fault, whether it was Baka and his people orchestrating this thing to blame it on Kofa. And we all know Kofa is a decent human being. He's a lawyer. I've known Kofa for a very long time. He will not even kill a fly. But people who want, that's why I think we should investigate this. We should get to the source of this. We saw this with Grady Addison. We saw this with even Moses Flanzamiton. Moses Flanzamiton, he orchestrated some coup in that place and tried to lie on Backup Mafia and other people. Later on, he said he saw injured and he had to confess, Backup, they didn't give him money. You know what I mean? Baka associated with the Doe regime, and he is capable of doing some of these things. He's a mischievous old man. He's not just heartless. He's mischievous. That's why he paid bribe money to violently remove the speaker from office. That's why Mr. Baka rewarded the gentleman who orchestrated violence in Lofa with a ministerial post. Baka over time has proven that he's condoned violence. Look at the 5 children that were killed for exercising their right in Cape Man. Baka instructed his police, and they killed 5 people exercising their right. A few days ago, under the instruction of Mr. Baka, Liberians were brutalized in the streets. Their blood still in the street. We have done nothing about it. People can talk about the building, right? You can talk about the building. But when you emphasize the building more than you emphasize the lives of people who were exercising their constitutional right provided for in Article 17, then it says something about Liberia. Liberia is becoming a country of Nebuchadnezzar. You know Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible?
When Baka got on the scene about the building, he didn't even condemn the protest action.
But he instructed the police people to violently brutalize the people. He instructed the police to violently brutalize the people.
They are hooligans. Yeah. He said they were hooligans.
And it's even ironic that Baka will be talking about hooliganism when he rewarded a hooligan from Lofa with a ministerial post. When he is a former member of the Lofa Defense Force. Where does Baka derive the authority to talk about hooliganism when in fact he's been doing violence to the democratic constitution of Liberia? Baka, since taking power, has fermented violence across the country. He has shown no decent respect for the law. He has urinated upon our democratic constitution. Even look, we got to go back to where the conflict started from. Baka accused of paying bribe money to some corrupt lawmakers to remove the speaker. The speaker goes to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court gave him judgment. Baka Minister of Justice found some silly thing to say to go and operate with the majority bloc. Our people decided to exercise the Article 17 right. What Baka do? Baka send police people and they brutalize the people. And at the end of the day, something goes wow, right? We don't know what caused it, whether the fire. We don't know. We don't know whether it was the anger that overbore. We don't know. We don't know whether it was Baka and his people who put fire in that building as a way of finding scapegoat to blame other people for it. Because you know, when they put fire in the building, the other people that will be going to be the lawmakers that agree. That's what they did. But we got to investigate. I think a mess this thing for Natikofa, Speaker for Natikofa should not resign. He should not resign. The same way Waka officials today are mis-explaining, mis-educating, misreading the compact, that is the same way they misread the Supreme Court opinion. These people who claim to be smart, they are doing things that will just prove to common people that they are not as intelligent as they think of themselves. The compact thing there is plain and simple. Qualification doesn't automatically qualify you for 500 million. But they misreading it, they miseducating people, they're dancing over it. That's the same thing they're doing. That's the same thing they did with the Supreme Court opinion. I've said to people repeatedly, where we are, brother, we're just repeating some of Liberia Oakley part. Listen to the narration from Brother Kalasco after his detention. They jailed the man wrongfully, but 2 a.m. in the morning, unidentified people go to his prison cell and try to get him from there, try to kidnap him. It took the anger of other inmates to yell and say, "I don't do this." The same thing you did to the other person, that's why I won't do to Kalasco. Why are people disappearing from government custody in Bwaka's Liberia? When government's want to provide security for everybody, even in prison, you sort of feel safe. But Janet Klein went there, he disappeared. They tried to do the same thing to Kalasco, to kidnap him from the jailhouse.
Yeah.
Is this the Liberia that Liberian people voted for? Is this what we voted for, brother? I don't think Kofa should cave in. Look, at this stage, if I were Brother Kofa, I will increase my demand. The violence that Bwaka did to tenure holders by illegally uprooting them, he should reinstate those tenure holders. The violence that Bwaka did by paying bribe money to corrupt lawmakers to remove him, they should come back to the sector, the plenary, and do it the right way. Look, it looks like it's a better medicine, it's a jolobo, but this jolobo here will clean Liberia's stomach. So that tomorrow when we get another president, he will not think in his head that he's going to pay bribe money to corrupt lawmakers to remove speaker. People crying over that building. When Jesus Christ went to the temple, the court, and saw that the code was being desecrated by corrupt people, did Jesus not turn over table in the temple? Even if Jesus Christ could get angry to turn over table in the temple, because the temple, a sacred place, has been desecrated. What about that Capitol building? That Capitol building has been desecrated by corrupt men going there and subjecting the vast majority of people to poverty. The law they made over there has alleviated poverty in our country. That building is a symbol of corruption in Liberia. It symbolizes corruption. Okay, that building should be purged. I'm not supporting, I'm not making justification for somebody burning it. But of what value is that building when people they just take money to do wrong things? What foolishness is this? We got to do better in Liberia. Today, Ono Bwaka leadership in Liberia is a laughing stock. He is a prime corporate. Bwaka is a heartless old man. He's not just heartless, he's mischievous, he's a disgusting politician. Let's tell him to his face. He should not allow democracy to exacerbate to this point. He paid bribe money. His entire cabinet is now complicit. His entire cabinet is now complicit in this presidential illegality. Why a minister of justice and a policeman marching all over the place, why did they not take interest in investigating the claim that the executive paid bribe money to remove the speaker? Was there of any interest to them? For them, bribery is acceptable conduct. That's why they didn't investigate it. You know, we got to encourage that police guy to be careful. That brother who marching all over the place, he got yeast, he getting fired, growing like, I said, what is the man doing here? They may not be. You gotta take time, bro. No, it's serious. It's serious.
The police
It's serious. Yeah. You see how you growing? Oh, okay, overgrowing. Brother, where in the world? Look, it's a danger. And I mean, let me say this. We got to be talking the crap over there, running behind. How they call it, boy? Fast Foco. Because Fast Foco must have said something which he can later on explain that it was metaphorical, right? Foco SSR Article 15 read out of anger. He says something that was metaphorical. You're running all behind him. But this, and they forget to know that when you push these people to breaking point, they will bounce back. I lived in England for 5 years. Do you know that Tottenham is a community, right, with too many black people? That community was overly policed. Because that community was overly policed, a guy called Mark was killed in that place. And you know what the people did in that community? They got so angry, they started setting police cars ablaze. The police have to be careful. If you are a police officer, in fact, policing is based on two major things: credibility and trust. But police to police, also must give our willing consent. I did police science when I was doing my master's thesis. I did police science, correct? For the police to be able to effectively carry on policing, there must be credibility of the police, and the people must have trust in that police. If the people don't willingly consent, the police cannot police. The way Gregory Como is conducting that police, as though the police is a partisan police, it will undermine, erode the credibility of the police and the trust the people have in that police. And it's dangerous for him and the police force. He can't do that to the police force. American people spend money to professionalize the police. You can't make the police look like a Baka police. See the darkness in the soul of Baka and the police people. When President Weah was on the scene, when people were protesting, yes, President, we have fed them. He gave them food. Even in Ellen's Liberia, we have a deputy minister for press and public affairs. When people were protesting angry, Ellen got down from her car, even though the secretary was saying, don't go there. But I said, listen, I will go there and talk to them. He quieted down the crowd. Baka police, he instructing them to brutalize peaceful civilian exercising the Article 17 right. Is this the Liberia that we want? And the police guy doesn't care. He goes to the Capitol building shamelessly. He provides security for who is supposed to be illegal, who actually is ultra virus. He provides security for them, and then he beat on those people who belong to the Kofa bloc. Anybody intelligent, can they not see that the police is deeply politicized? Do we need to tell the Liberian people that the police is becoming unfit for purpose? You want to be police? You want to be politicized police? If you are a politicized police in the eyes of the public, what credibility will you have?
Okay, so Isaac, as we are on here tonight, I get things are working in our favor. So as we are on here tonight, there was a meeting that was held, and the second meeting, which was held with President Joseph Boakai, just concluded, and we have this intelligence right here that indeed the meeting has finally concluded. The majority bloc said that they will remain united behind Fonati Kofa. 2, that they don't recognize Richie Kuhn and will not recognize him. 3, that they will accept a resolution that is consistent with law. And 4, that the president assured them that he personally takes siege of the matter. And of course, that's the latest update that we are getting from.
This is a good development. It shows to all of us that democracy is not yet dead. That when people stand up for their right, the right thing will get done. And we applaud the Brother Kofa for the courage. You know, the other time, I was telling somebody, I said, look, it took one fruit seller in Tunisia, a courage of one fruit seller in Tunisia to provoke a revolution across the Arab world. That one fruit seller. The man set himself ablaze as a result of continual police harassment. And we're talking police business here. Police harassment. He set himself ablaze. And it reverberated 2010 across the Arab world. I'm glad that Kofa was able to exercise that courage once and for all. And say enough is enough. I try my best to be a decent guy. I try my best to play along. I have not been hostile. I've been deferential to President Boakai. But because of the darkness in his soul, he doesn't want to work with me. And he wants to uproot me violently like he did to other tenure holders. Imagine, man, Baka has no shame. He will remove the guy from central bank who is covered by tenure. Central bank, as critical as that place is, controlling the monetary policy. Baka removed the man. The man is not even commissioned. He's supposed to be acting. He removed the former guy away from Grand Jide violently and replaced the guy with his nephew. And he got some local people all over the place, and they're happy. They're celebrating him. The local people who want to be president too, go look to finance minister say, you want to be president too. Baka doing damage to Lofa, that Lofa image he playing with, because people from Lofa want to be tribalistic. And you just sit down there too and don't tell him, say, you carrying the country in a hole. Even if you want to move the guy from central bank, you cannot do it in a manner that is dignified. You uprooting people. I heard the other time, they said, they get $750, so Silver 7 supposed to be dancing. Oh, you get Silver 7. You know, in the sea of bad news, the Ministry of Finance is making effort to drown the bad news with nuggets of good news. You gave Silver 7 $150 who worked very hard, and you get $3,000 to Patrick Horner, a Baka stooge, for a generator to be beaten. Are you a decent human being? What conscience do you have? Even health workers are demonstrating today because you can't pay them stipends. But you will give Patrick Horner, a Baka stooge, a soulless Baka stooge. You will give him $3,000 for a generator to be home. You know how many people go to bed hungry in our country? And Patrick Horner generator takes $3,000 from the government coffers monthly? And the Minister of Finance want for people to jail because they get them $150. $150 at the work for. They work for $150. Patrick Horner take $3,000. The same Patrick Horner here who was flirting with the government introducing censorship on Facebook. The same Patrick Horner. He's a ridiculous guy. He's a ridiculous politician. When he had an issue with former president, we at CDC, we all were talking for him. By the time United Party won, he started writing. Why you can't call about criticizing the president? We got to regulate what happened on Facebook. I said, look at the man who's supposed to be journalist, trying to promote and flirt with censorship. Today, his generator takes $3,000 from government coffers. But the Minister of Finance, who from local, the Patrick Horner, and want for people to celebrate because they're giving him $150. He doesn't even tell how much double jala another local guy who are LTLRA, how much he makes. He's not concerned. He's not even disturbed that local people are dominating this government. The same thing that Doe did to Liberia. When was the last time our friend who used to be a former student activist, now Minister of Finance, when was the last time he told Bwaka that he's treading a dangerous path? That he should not be uprooting people, that he should not spend outside the budget because it's violating of the PFN law. When was the last time? He's a former student leader. Well, I don't know whether he's still retired, whether he's a former student leader, but I don't know whether he even got that in him anymore. You know, he's there. The Bwaka spending outside the budget in violation of the PFN law. He's there and Bwaka violating, doing violence to tenure holder, uprooting them violently. He's there and Bwaka is paying bribe money to uproot or to remove the speaker. Has he said anything? But he's happy. Now, Lofa man is what do you call it? The head of the military, correct? He's happy that a Lofa man is the LRA guy. He's happy that a crown man was violently removed from the central bank and replaced with a guy from Lofa and Bwaka nephew. He's celebrating that. He don't think there's a scar on Lofa's image with Bwaka conduct himself in the manner. When was the last time they told him that he's doing violence to our country? Even the man who orchestrated the violence in Lofa, Bwaka gave him a minister job. Are they concerned? These people who supposed to be former student leader who sit at the Ministry of Finance and putting money in their pocket and see poverty walking in our streets. Do they have any conscience? I say to you tonight, Liberian people, whether they reconcile and do this, I think Liberian people should be proactive. We need more demonstration in our streets to awaken the dead consciences in the government. We need more demonstration, more exercise of our right to protest wrong, to awaken the dead consciences in the government. Because there are too many dead consciences over there. They try to justify that broadcast to fly a private jet, even though the criticize president, we have a flying private jet. These same people, these idiots who pretend as though they were clever. How clever are they? How clever are you? You sat down here, we have rap private jet, Bwaka rap private jet, trying to explain it. Who is trying to explain that nonsense to? Liberian people can barely find food to eat. Everybody who called on one other show I was on last night complaining that the country is hard. Christmas doesn't look like Christmas coming. And the minister of finance thing, when you put 150 in one budget, then people say to dance. They try to deceive people. Now 500 million coming to Liberia, even though Liberia just qualify and there are conditionalities. You think you're going to run the country on propaganda? You don't think so? The first thing, if our cover better, because I am determined now for a major revolution in the country. I will insist that those 10 new holders that were removed for Patrick Horner to get a $3,000 in a generator, they will put them back. I will tell Garrison Yale and other people to start protesting because they were wrongfully removed. They were removed in violation of the Supreme Court opinion. That's what Bwaka did. They can reinstate them. In our cover, I will ensure that they come back. Thank God you said the information you got now is that they're going to be working with Kofa. And I know the U.S. government told him already. I know the U.S. government told me. Look at one of the things he did. When he took over, he brought in Ratel girl. She spread poison against the government, people of the United States. Following Ratel Nije speech over there, do you know how many people were calling in Liberia and condemning American people? What Bwaka incited through Ratel was what? Verbal violence. And the American knows what verbal violence is. Because to kill a dog, you got to give it bad news. Bwaka gave Ratel Pele a national oratory and she condemned the U.S. government through her. Following her speech, people were calling on radio stations and they're causing American people. The America our problem. The America our problem. And we come and go to Russia. When was the last time any Liberian man went to Russia? How many Liberians in Russia? Almost all kinds of America here, where the rights of people guaranteed, where democracy is flourishing. In that place, when you know that, but Bwaka rushing to Russia because he want money in his pocket. He 80 years old, he's still looking for money. His son, I'm told his son is now rich, bloody rich, and posting in private. That he comfortable, like I said again, for the next 20, 25 years. You see that thing? And Liberian people, you still sitting down. We need more protest action. More protest action to awaken the dead consciences in the government. The government you put in power, it was not for local people to dominate it. This thing about local people dominating the government is just bad. It's bad. I was on a show and I started to elevate we are and started to call me and say, when you promoting we are for the other time we are there, I said, keep quiet. Keep quiet. You don't see the darkness in the soul of Mr. Bwaka when he instructs people to brutalize, when he instructs the police to brutalize peaceful citizens. You don't see the darkness in his soul. In We Are Liberia, did we not see the We Are police feeding people? When Bwaka was on his sick bed, his legs were numb, his toes couldn't even shake. He had to take the generosity of George Manning We Are to send him to hospital. Who are you to tell me not to say something positive about We Are? He made some mistake. He apologized for those mistakes. You think I'm going to be angry forever? No. No. When Bwaka, when his legs were numb, he couldn't shake his legs. His toes couldn't even shake. News about him were all over the country. It took the anonymity. It will put that thing in the reverse. It will put that thing. I'll conclude 1 minute. It will to put this in the reverse, brother. Bwaka will sit to a horse and be drinking tea or alcohol, and he will let We Are die. If you say a lie, ask what happened to Prince Johnson. When Prince Johnson was sick, the Bwaka speak to him. When Prince Johnson died, what Bwaka was doing? You were having birthday party. Conscienceless. Violating the country's sense of common decency. Somebody died and having birthday party. And what the people in Lofa can do? They don't show deference to death. Is that what they do? They show amity throughout to the dead. That Lofa culture. When people die, you don't do anything. I'm from Basel. When people die from our community, we go on the mat of sorrow. We put away our enmity. We go on the mat of sorrow.
I recall the late Chief Thomas Taylor's son who left in charge of the entire Foya, the Kisi Kingdom. That man died, and because he supported a senatorial candidate against Bwaka's candidate, that man died. Joseph Bwaka did not ever attend.
Let me say to you, brother. Today, Bwaka is jammed because I think the international community breathing down his neck and telling him that he's carrying the country in the wrong direction. That he is not because even the compact they're talking about, one of the requirements for the compact is what? Is political inclusion. To show that the American and the people that are concerned about good governance, Bwaka cabinet, he got no opposition president. Every time he said Bwaka cabinet got no opposition, they will run to Grace Bay. They start calling Louis Brown. I think that yesterday they said they confirmed Louis Brown. Even the Louis Brown thing, Unity Party people were protesting against it on the foolish argument that CRC indicted him.
So let's wrap it up. Let's just wrap it up now. So this question, and I just 2 minutes. On 2 minutes. I think you can just
2 minutes. Yeah, on 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I know that 2 minutes. Do you think the situation stays like this? One, they already hastily passed a budget today, and I think Bwaka wants the negotiations, and so that Kofa's resignation will be able to legitimize the budget that indeed they were able to pass on to. The next one is during the SONA, where issues will stay like this, and Kofa remains to take his ground, and we are still here. And do you think during the SONA, where members of the diplomatic corps to be invited, where the speaker is supposed to be presiding over that joint team, you think they will have to attend? They will attend if things stay like this during the SONA?
I think, we have to reach a place where we say enough is enough. Bwaka dug a hole for himself. He made a bed for himself. Let him lie in that bed. It's a lesson to him that it is dangerous to resurrect the notorious cases of paying bribe money to corrupt lawmakers to remove speaker. Don't do it. It doesn't advance our democracy. We should teach him a difficult lesson. It's an 80-year-old man who is not wise. Anybody 80-year-old and not wise, don't let them deceive you and pretending to be negotiating. Don't be complicit in their wrongful conduct. Let Bwaka do it the right way. The Supreme Court says, go to status quo ante. Anything that Ku and other people doing ultra virus, let return to that. Let respect the law. Let us not negotiate with evil. Because evil will not serve our country. What Bwaka did to pay bribe money to corrupt lawmakers to remove Kofa, we brought this crisis, is evil. We can't negotiate with evil. Let them do it the right way. Let them do it the right way. You can't give legitimacy to these people. Even it was Kofa himself who posted the legal concept. I have played with it in my head. I talked with it. I wasn't one of the show, but he know it better than I do. And he plays the legal concept on his page. The personal fruit doctrine. The personal fruit doctrine. He put it up. Anything where the tree root is rotting is contaminated. Any fruit that tree bears is contaminated and corrupted. Everything that they're doing there, the passing budget in hurry is void ab initio. Let Kofa make them to bring that budget back for thorough deliberation. They didn't even deliberate the budget. I was there when Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf acceded the government under her leadership. Acceded to the Open Government Partnership. You know what the Open Government Partnership was about? It was what? Accountability, greater openness and transparency. Was this budget properly deliberated? I don't think so. No intelligent person who is earnest to themselves, who have a functioning brain cell, will say that budget was thoroughly deliberated upon. It was never properly deliberated on. They passing it in a hurry. That's Bwaka's budget. The last time we got evidence that he spent outside the budget. That's what he used to do it. Today he's going to be the chief procurement officer for the country, illegally bringing in yellow machine. And I'm told that in that budget, there's a line item there for that corrupt yellow machine that we don't know how he brought in the country. That budget will not serve our people. We can't be doing the same thing over and over, wrong way, and we think we develop the country. To develop the country, let's stick with the law. I will encourage Brother Kofa. I will encourage all of us who believe in justice to stand up. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf fought injustice in our country, right? She fought injustice. She even rejected her senatorial post. Kofa, stand up for justice. Don't kowtow to injustice. Don't give Bwaka impunity. He did something wrong, he got to do it right. He got to reinstate all those 10 holders he moved. He got to come back to the session, the plenary. So you make business. They want to move you, let them move you properly. This is a new Liberia I want to see. I want to see men with courage who can look at wrong and say, this is wrong, I will not do it. That's what we need in our country. We don't need anybody who will negotiate with evil. Bwaka is evil. Bwaka has darkness in his soul. He blooded. Look, imagine Bwaka blooded peaceful people. He will not even express remorse. He called them hooligan. Even though he may orchestrated violence in Lofa and somebody died, he gave him minister job. The Bwaka you sort of go negotiate with. That man doesn't mean anything. He got darkness in his heart. Don't let these people, international people, pushing him to negotiate and go sit down with him. Don't sit down with him. Let him do the right thing. Let him. If they don't bring the country back to the status quo until requested by the Supreme Court, if they don't respect the ultra virus of the Supreme Court opinion, which if they don't respect is violating of Article 76 of the Constitution, then that's it. Let him go. Let Bwaka go. Because he's not able to run the country. He's unfit to run the country. In fact, what he's running there now is almost like a loafer club. He's a tribal chief. Okay? He's a tribal chief. I mean, I'm sitting here asking myself, that one, you former student activists, are you comfortable with the way Bwaka running the country in the whole?
No.
Removing people and replacing them with somebody from Lofa and his nephew? And you got Lofa people dominating the government like that?
Okay.
If you think Civil 7 is going to be dancing because you get them 150? And Patrick Hunter generator get 3,000, and students can't even get stipend to go to school and be medical doctors.
All right,
you want to be a decent man?
Isaac,
somebody got to tell Bwaka this. Somebody got to tell Bwaka this. I thank you for hosting me tonight. I'm on fire, and I think Brother Kofa, I told Kofa, I'm going to stand with you. I was on the radio when I criticized Kofa before, right? I said, Kofa,
yeah, you're right.
You're not setting your back. On this occasion, I told him, I said, Brother Kofa, if you straighten your back against wrong, I stand with you. Our democracy will not be strong if we don't have strong men. When I mean strong men who believe in the law. Today, Bronski's legacy live on because even with Charles Taylor guns, Bronskin stood up to Taylor and said, I will not have 50 cents on back or red to go in your pocket. Guns in Taylor's hand. Bwaka, sick, decrepit Bwaka. He want to do violence to the law since taking power. He been fermenting violence all over the place, and we supposed to be a car toy to him. Bwaka should be working for his legacy. He cannot be undermining our democracy. He can't be doing that. Nobody should negotiate with evil. Nobody should negotiate with evil. So I thank you. I thank you very much. I'm encouraging Brother Kofa to stand his ground, let him do the right thing. I'm calling on the Liberian people to not be intimidated by police brutality. The police people, when they're strong, when they're serious, they will not do nothing to them because I have seen it. I have witnessed it. Policing is about consent. If you don't give your consent, if the police is corrupt, if the police is politicized, you know them and exercise your democratic right. It is provided for in Article 17 of the Constitution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Attorney Isaac Jackson. He had been right here with us, and we are very grateful to him always for being here with us. So we hope you ought to have these conversations all of the time, but I think the news coming is somewhat good. You're firing tonight, and all of you have said together have made something to work. Thank you, Isaac. Okay, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right. So the attorney has gone, and so we are here together to do what we can for our country. So let me just pick up my let me just call a few of the winners because I told you that 50 persons up tonight, right? But Isaac went what do you call again? Call even 25 persons tonight because I have to go. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing.
Yeah, fine. How's everything with you, please?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
I'm good, Chief.
Yeah, your name, please.
Mark Gabriel.
Mark Gabriel. Mark Gabriel, you play the cash giveaway, right?
Sure.
How many times you play tonight?
One time, Chief.
Mark, have you ever played one before?
I've been playing, sir. Long time I've been playing again. Let's try to my last 200.
Congratulations. You won 20,000 Liberian dollars. Finally.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
Mark.
you, sir.
Okay, Mark. Congratulations. You hear what we're always telling you. Never feel discouraged. I'm always advising you people never to feel discouraged. Thank you, Isaac Jackson, and for doing what you can. And you are a great man. And you said you're a great man. So let me get on to this person quickly as we go on right here. I said that 50 persons here today. How do I manage to call everybody? I can't. So let me just call a few of you, then I just leave because the next announcer is coming and they have to really dish out some cash as well. You have to get it. And then you manage it for your festive season. All right. And times are tough. So you can manage it and then you make it to work. which is good for you.
Yellow valued subscriber, please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off.
All right.
Please
So I will try this number again and see where we are getting with this number. When you play, keep your number on.
Yellow valued subscriber.
Okay, so I think those are some of the challenges we can have out of the time. And I know someone out there is saying, I wish I would get my number on. They're not calling me. The phone number's off. Yeah, that's how it works sometimes. Yeah, you never know. But we'll get to the next person here so that we can do as fast as possible. I'm going now.
Yellow valued subscriber, please be informed that the number you're trying to reach is currently switched off.
All right, let me get back to this person again. All right, so let me get to the next number quickly. We are certainly getting there. I don't have to waste my time on these numbers. I will get them if I can. Well, that's it. If I can't, then that's it as well. And so that is it. Right here on this die, this person is going to pick, I guess. All right. So, brilliant. All right. So the person is going. All right, we're certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Tonight on this die, please speak Mr. 565, last 3 digits, Mr. or Mrs. So that we get it done. I just want to have it this way. Okay. All right, so we'll try this one again, but until I do, let me do this one here as well as we get in there. Let me do here 6906. All right. So that is it. Let me try to do this one. We are getting there. So all things are possible, and we will certainly get there. No matter what it is, we are getting there, and we will get there. So there are several of you that will be able to call tonight because your numbers are up here already. They will be able to call you. Because the draw was able to pick your numbers. So like I always said, that is what we do. Okay, this person. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
I'm blessed God, though.
Okay, so let's hear from you. Your name, please.
I'm Jerry Zizi.
Jerry Zizi. Zizi, you played a jackpot tonight.
Yeah.
How many times you played, Jerry?
I played twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Have you ever played and won before?
Yeah, I played before.
Yeah. The winning aspect, did you win then?
Yeah, I never win.
Why you laughing at? I feel it.
I never win, but I never win, but I heard your voice today, and you also said that tomorrow is your birthday. You are saying, I don't know whether you will be 54 or 64. But last minute you concluded that you will be 64.
God, no problem. Okay, I'm full. All right, so what's the name again?
Jerry S. Zizi.
Zizi. Okay, this is a birthday gift to you. With your effort, I give you this as a gift. Congratulations, you won 20,000, Mr. Zizi.
Oh, thank you.
So congratulations. All right, Mr. Zizi, and Zizi won it there, and that is it for Zizi. And Mr. Zizi, he got it. Let me get back to my 0555 and 210565. Oh, sorry, I called the phone number before we can get you. 20% I want to pick again. Could you imagine this one? Could you imagine? They have no more plenty. So, okay. Wow. Hello. God bless you. I just power you and I come by again. Hiya. How you doing?
Okay.
What's your name?
Christopher.
Christopher who?
Langley S. Langley.
Christopher S. Bange?
Yeah, Langley.
Langley.
Yeah, Langley.
Oh, Nangbe.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris Nangbe. Yeah, great to have you. My name is Abraham William from Kings FM. You play the jackpot?
Yeah.
Wow. How many times you played tonight?
I played more than 3 times.
More than 3 times. You ever played and won before?
Not all 3 times.
Yeah, but you won before. How much did you win then?
The very first time I played, I won 2,500.
The very first time you ever played?
Yeah, for Freedom.
For Freedom. And now you are the kings. All right. Congratulations, my brother. You won 20,000 in addition tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What's the name again? Christopher S. Nangwe Jr. All right. So Christopher S. Nangwe Jr. He gets it. And I saw his wife with the 565. That's the and let me go back to these other people again. Then I can skip down now.
Yellow Valley.
Oh, problem. Let me go again. And so we are certainly getting there. And I want to go now. That's what I'm saying now. I don't have the time. So I'm flying. You know, my birthday, I can spend my birthday on the show, yeah. So we're certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. We will get there. All right. So that is it. And Chris Nangbu, I just got through with him. And 6 and 06 and I did this one. All right. So let me do then I can go. Yeah. My poly country for all of us will help Joseph Boakai for the country to be successful, for us to be successful as a country. You know, let our base neighbor will learn, and I will support him every step of the way. We may just do the right thing at all, because that's what life is. This person, but which one are they now? God, cut this person. Let me see here. No. Somebody putting a thing that we are fools. They can be calling back thinking that we don't know who we are calling. Because they're not call them before, so we'll call them again. So you see that now. When you win, we'll call you. So that's not an issue. No, you're here for nothing. Okay, let me go to this. It and 196. 196 5953. All right, so we certainly getting there. All right, so I got this person. 1965953. Yeah, the person got it. I got the person. So let me just do this, then I get going, because no, I can't do this anymore. I will not do it next time. So we'll leave some time for some people. They will call your Obia. Time has called up. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Your name? AB here calling you. Your name?
My name is
Omilek
Flomo.
Oleles Flomo?
Yeah.
Okay, Olele Flomo. Okay, Flomo, Olele Flomo. Okay, you played the jackpot tonight?
Yeah, I played jackpot.
How many times you played?
I played one time.
All right. You ever played one before?
Yes, I played one. I played Israel Bulgaria show last month.
And how much you won?
I won 3,000.
All right. So congratulations tonight. You won 20,000. Congratulations. All right. So let's promote to you. Bye bye. And I have to go. And thanks to all of you for the time until we are back here for the weekend. Let's keep praying for our country, even because you can pray against your country, especially when you are living in the country. So we got to pray for our leaders, so that if whether you like it, you pray. Just play your part and pray. Yeah. Just play your part and pray. And let's keep praying for our leaders. Yeah, it's very good for all of us. Thanks so much to all of you for the time. Do have a pleasant weekend. I will meet you all in my new age on Monday by the grace of God. Do have a pleasant